The tent in front of the dais is used by the graduates and the supervisors. And the tent on the right of the dais shall be used by the deans and the directors. The procession is moving in. So nicely, we can see it's necking in from a school of forestry. This is amazing. Remember, this is our 10th graduation ceremony on Thursday, 31st March 2022 at our main campus, New Site Grounds. recognition team. Procession team live to the ground.
Procession is now the graduation round, led by the students, representatives, the dean of students, the alumni, and the academic staff and members of Conferment. After that, we have the Chancellor's procession, led by the main bearer, University Conference, Dean of Schools and Excellence, Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Vice Chancellor, members of Council, Chairman of Council, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education or its representative, and the Chancellor is joining us virtually. So that is the Chancellor's procession. Chancellor's procession has gone to the graduation hall, led by the mace bearer. Okay, let's remain standing for prayer. The first prayer is going to be given by our Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Planning, Research and Extension, Professor Philip Raburu.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we want to thank you this morning for your love, for your kindness, for your compassion, and for your graciousness upon all of us in this University of Eldoret. We give you glory, O Lord, for the University of Eldoret community, because, Lord, we have seen you through the hard times and the good times, and we can surely confirm that you are the Lord of the valleys and you're the Lord when we are also in the mountains. We adore you for your doing as we celebrate this 10th graduation ceremony. Lord of Lords and King of Glory, the number 10 in your spiritual words means the number of unity, the number of binding together. As we celebrate this 10th graduation ceremony, we wish to come back to you and ask you, Lord, to help us so that we can create order in everything that we do in this nation and even in this university. As 10th is the binding number, Lord, we pray that you will bind us with your faith, with your love, and with your authority. And as such, we pray, O Lord Jesus, that you may help us in this university as we pray against any powers of darkness that brings disunity, that brings mistrust, that brings apathy, that all of us as a university, we will be able to bind together as we celebrate this 10th 10th graduation going forward. Lord, the number 10th is also an act of faith. And we remember in your book, as demonstrated in the story of the 10 virgins, that some were wise and some were unwise. Our Lord and our Savior, it is our prayer as a university that all the virgins in the University of Eldoret will be wise, so that we may make wise decisions as we continue with the business for which you have brought us to this university. In addressing our issues, Lord, help us to have sobriety. And today, as we come to you, we come back with thanksgiving, our dear Lord, to give you thanks for all that you have done for us. The years past and the months that have passed have had serious challenges, financial challenges, several difficulties amongst families who are members of this community, and we have seen your hand, O God, each and every one of us standing together, including our government, the government of Kenya, our parent ministry, and even all our stakeholders. You have bound us together, Lord, during this
Education, DCC, and scored big play of 62 points. On 5th September 2016, Francie was admitted at the University of Eldoret for Bachelor of Science and Cultural Economics. Today, during this 10th graduation ceremony, Francie is our valedictorian, having attained first-class honors with a weighted mean score of 77%. Madam Chancellor, may I now invite the Lord Francie Diploma to deliver a valedictorian speech.
to be giving this valedictorian speech. And so our chief guest, Madam Chancellor, the University Council, Vice Chancellor and University Management, Senate and all staff, my fellow graduates, and all protocols observed. It is an honor for me to deliver this valedictorian speech during this 10th graduation ceremony. Today is indeed special as we gather here to celebrate this major accomplishment. No matter what our reasons were for choosing the University of Eldoret, we are today celebrating our triumphs, our achievements, and our victories both individually and as one community of this institution. We have all had provided comfort, and so we step out. We all begin writing our next chapter in our lives. Let us remember that sense of family that helped us get through every day, the support systems we needed as we struggled through our daily calls and survival tricks. Dear graduates, let us embrace the life lessons we carry from the University of Eldoret that have prepared us for the bigger and better things we shall explore on our life journeys. Treat every day as a learning experience and another opportunity to grow as an individual. We need to be alive to the reality that there are no ready jobs awaiting for us out there. In deciding to go to college, we have opened up doors to a new world of opportunities. Remember, the more education, the more we unlock new opportunities. Today, we celebrate the commencement of a chapter of opportunities ahead to get employed or advance our studies. As a believer in lifelong learning, I'm hopeful that this is just the beginning of our education journey for most of us. I am grateful to the Almighty God for making me triumph in my academics. I thank my family and friends for their support. I single out my parents for being my life coaches, my friends for being wonderful team players, and our lecturers for being great mentors. Once again, congratulations to the University of Eldoret graduating class of 2020-2021 academic year. Let us all be ready to show the world that University of Eldoret graduates will stop at nothing until they achieve greatness. Finally, join the Alumni Association to remain connected to our alma mater. Thank you and God bless all of us.
She joined Kalinopunga Girls High School in Bungoma County in 2009 to 2012 and attained B+. She was admitted at the University of Eldoret to pursue a course leading to Bachelor of Environmental Studies, Biology and Health in 2013-2014 academic year and graduated in 2017 with a second-class honors upper division. Nancy registered for a certificate course, Environmental Impact, and audit in April 2021 and passed to be awarded a certificate. She's currently a nominated MCA, Busia County Government, and Deputy Majority Whip. She's also on the Speaker's panel. Madam Chancellor, may I invite Nancy Okademi to address the congregation.
The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, the Chancellor, the Chairperson, and members of Council, Vice Chancellor, members of the University Management, the Senate, all staff, the graduates, and alumni, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am pleased to be part of this auspicious occasion when we come together to celebrate the outcome of many years of intellectual labor by students, staff, and other stakeholders and partners, culminating in the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas to graduates. I congratulate all graduates for their...
And not an act. The competitive work environment that you are entering in has gravitated to the fourth industrial revolution, a period where there is an increase in the use of internet, connected tools in the production processes. You are called upon to use the knowledge we've given you here to be flexible and adapt to these new challenges. Artificial intelligence in the production process is a common phenomenon nowadays. Kindly heed to our graduation theme and be innovative, as the growing research and fast evolution in the field of technology is creating a huge gap, and you are called upon to fit in or you'll be left out. Endeavor to be creators of employment, as you have been advised by your alumni, and strive to move away from the mentality of being employed. The world is changing, and innovative minds are incorporated easily into the economy. Use your knowledge and expertise acquired through the years you have been here to stand out and be counted, and I know you can do it. Be the initiators of the solutions we dream of. Be part of the dream of realization of the Sustainable Development Goals, the Government Vision 20, and the Big Four agenda. With these remarks, ladies and gentlemen, join me again in congratulating the graduates and wishing them a successful career ahead. God bless you, graduates. God bless University of Eldoret. God bless this great nation, Kenya. And with those few remarks, may I now take this opportunity and invite the Chairman of Council to address the congregation.
The Chancellor, University of Eldoret, Ambassador Professor Judith Mbula Behemuka, the Secretary of Administration, Ministry of Education, representing the Principal Secretary, State Department for University Education, Mr. Ndabuki, Chancellors of other universities present, the Deputy County Commissioner Moibe, Mr. Mohammed Abbas, members of the University Council, members of the councils of other universities present, Vice Chancellor, University of Eldoret, Professor Teresa Akenga, Vice Chancellors of other universities present, Deputy Vice Chancellors, University Management Board, the University Senate, teaching and non-teaching staff, student council members, parents, guardians, and all alumni present, all continuing students, the University of Eldoret neighborhood and community, distinguished guests, graduating class of 2020-2021, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I wish to warmly welcome you to the 10th virtual graduation ceremony of the University of Eldoret. This is a significant milestone that the university has achieved. On my behalf and that of the entire University Council, I wish to congratulate the graduates on this auspicious occasion. We are so much delighted to celebrate your exemplary achievement today as you receive your respective awards. It is gratifying to note that you remain focused and true to your studies, as evidenced by your virtual presence today. You begin the journey, kept going, not included, have faced challenges. In order to address these challenges, the university has embraced innovation as an important tool in teaching and learning to ensure that the students enjoy uninterrupted learning and are fully equipped to use digital platform. We are proud of the uptake of the digital learning by our students to achieve and unlock academic excellence. The university leadership has managed to innovatively re-engineer the mode of delivery of the courses to include the blended mode of learning to minimize the diverse effects of disruption in learning and increase student enrollment. We have continued to develop and improve infrastructure needed for effective and efficient teaching and learning. The opportunities that have accrued from the pandemic for our students include acceptance and adaptability to e-learning, non-separation from the educational environment, documentation and monitoring education, control of own learning, and increased perceived usefulness of IT. Ladies and gentlemen, this graduation is a mark of growth, as we have nurtured and equipped these students, and we are confident that they will make a positive impact in the world. As a university council, our roles are to provide leadership and strategic direction to the university. B, exercise oversight to ensure that all is well. And C, plan for the future and be accountable to the government and our stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, efficient and effective execution of these roles has contributed immensely to the release of holistic graduates who will flourish and succeed in a fast-moving and competitive environment. In order to improve on efficiency and ensure that the university offers programs that are relevant in the market, the Council approved the merger and reorganization of the current schools to 7, current 9 schools to 7. School of Business and Management Science will merge with the School of Economics to become School of Business, Economics and Management Science. School of Natural Resources will merge with the School of Environmental Studies to become School of Environmental Science and Natural Resource Management. These changes will take effect in the 2022-2023 financial year after approval by the Ministry of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our milestone in unlocking academic excellence through innovation, I am happy to report that from the last graduation we held in August 2021, the Council, working together with the University Management Board and Senate, has considered and approved 5 policies that support the core business of the university. In order to address emerging student disciplinary issues, the Council approved the revision of the rules and regulations governing the conduct and discipline of student policy and common rules and regulations for the university examinations. The academic staff appointment and promotion and anti-corruption policies were also revised to address emerging issues, while disability mainstreaming policy, being a new policy in the university, was considered and approved. The Council has also suggested that each academic program to have a full professor in addition to other cadre of academic staff. This will increase our competitiveness, visibility, and enhance our niche as a university. It is hoped that this strategic decision will be implemented and achieved progressively with a good succession plan policy in place. Human resource management and planning is critical in ensuring efficient service delivery by all staff. And today, I am delighted to say that the Council has approved the 2021-2022 and 2022-2023 staff establishment for implementation, subject to availability of funds and government approval. This will ensure that we have the right number of staff with relevant competencies that will enable us to excel in all fields of specialization. Madam Chancellor, the Council, through the University Management Board, is implementing the Strategic Plan 2019-2024 through annual performance contracting targets. In 2020-2021 financial year, the Council's performance was evaluated by the State Cooperation Advisory Council, and a corporate performance of 87.84% was achieved, with each individual member in the Council, including the Vice Chancellor, scoring above 80%. The 2020-2021 performance contract composite score of the university was 2.875, which is an indication of a very good performance. We shall strive to improve and score even higher in the future for the benefit of our stakeholders. On our stakeholders relation, the Council has held various consultative meetings. Notable among these is the meeting with the County Commissioner of Singishu and deliberated on cross-cutting challenges affecting the university. And key among them is security. We hope this stakeholder engagement will bear good fruits in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let me congratulate the graduating class of 2020-2021 for their hard work and resilience that culminated in this day with the award of diplomas and the conferment of degrees. We send you out to the world to make a difference and to be the agents of the change we all desire. Let me quote from a famous African-American poet, Langston Hutch: "Hold fast to your dreams, for without them, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly." Ladies and gentlemen, finally, I say congratulations once more to our graduating class. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you very much. Now it is my pleasure to invite the representative of the Ministry of Education, Mr. Ndambuki. Karibu.
Thank you, Chairman of Eldoret University Council, for the welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, as you have heard, I'm here to represent the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education in charge of the State Department for University Education and Research, Ambassador Simon Nambukwesi. And before I can take you through the speech, I want to bring you greetings from the Ministry of Education Leadership, and more so from my PS, Ambassador Nambukwesi. I would also wish to appreciate the warm welcome I've been able to receive since my arrival yesterday in Eldoret, and more so in this great university of Eldoret. Chairman of the Council and the Vice Chancellor, I do appreciate, and I feel at home as I represent the ministry in this auspicious occasion of their of the 10th graduation ceremony. The Chancellor, University of Eldoret, Ambassador Professor Judith Bula Bahemuka, the chancellors from other universities present, Chairman of the University Council, Dr. Ismail Buro Hassan, the chairpersons of other university councils present, members of the University Council, Vice Chancellor, University of Eldoret, Professor Teresa Akenga, Vice Chancellors of other universities present. I would also wish to recognize the presence of the representative of the County Commissioner who was in Gishu, Bwana Mohamed Abbas, who is also a colleague and a friend. Members of the university community, parents and guardians, distinguished guests, graduating class cohorts of 2020-2021, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my honor and privilege to join you today in marking this significant occasion. The 10th graduation ceremony of University of Eldoret, and I take this opportunity to congratulate the graduates who are gathered here and those joining virtually across the country and possibly beyond, for those who are foreign students. This is no mean feat, and your resilience, sacrifice, and hard work through the years you have spent in the university clearly shows. As you embark on the next step in your life, we are confident that the training you have gone through has adequately equipped you for the future. And our prayers are for your success in every step you are likely to take after today's graduation. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to parents and the guardians whose guidance and mentorship and financial support got you through your academic journey, as well as the lecturers and support staff who worked around the clock to ensure that your academic needs were met. I want to quote Napoleon Hill, who once said, "Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and never the result of selfishness." Thus, the success of your celebration today is a result of the sacrifice you and others have made all through the years you have been pursuing your careers. I congratulate the University of Eldoret Council and management for leading and building this great university to the heights it has reached. As a Ministry of Education, we consider this an important milestone in developing the manpower needed for the development of this country. We look forward to the great contributions that you, the graduates, will make in the development of this country, and to a greater extent, globally. As a middle-level economy, The country depends on such skills and expertise to contribute to the structural transformation and economic growth. I appeal to the university to continue laying emphasis, as I've already had, on some issues, one being cognitive skills through understanding and adapting to complex ideas and environment. And this word, adapting, reminds me of one great physicist. And when I was interacting with Professor Akenga, she told me she is a scientist. And I want to talk about Charles Darwin, a physicist, who would say, during the worst of times, calamities, it is not the strongest of the species who survive, but the species who are quick in adapting to any situation arising. And we have a very good example from where we have come from. When we make reference to the COVID-19 outbreak since 2020, and it's still ongoing in various phases. And we are very quick as a people, as a nation, and globally, to be able to put all measures in place and to be able to cope with that very serious situation. We were very creative in so many ways. When the outbreak would begin, nobody knew of a mask, save for those who are surgeons. And it was a requirement for every one of us to put a mask, and they were in short supply. But within moments, we could make our own masks as a people and as a nation. And then all other equipments we were able to make to support all the initiatives. We could now make sanitizer. I don't know whether we had sanitizer before, but out of the outbreak, we were able to make adequate sanitizers, and we are still using them. We had a lot of equipments being crafted to make sure we are washing our hands every single minute. And out of that, I want to say, we are safe. But we have to continue following all the containment measures, because the problem is not yet out. The other thing we are going to emphasize more is on social emotional skills by enhancing the ability to navigate interpersonal and social situations effectively. I appreciate this university is science-based. And one thing we have realized that for professionals in all these sciences, one thing we have realized is there is every need to be taken through what we are terming as soft skills. Very important, and that will make you all-round professional who can be able to handle any situation as it arises, as it emerges. So I feel proud of this, and I want to enhance and emphasize that we can be able to embrace it more and more as we pursue our various disciplines. The other thing is technical skills are key and are being acquired. We have the knowledge, expertise, and mastery of required materials, tools, and technologies. The other thing we are emphasizing a lot is on issues of digital skills, which encompass the ability to access, integrate, understand, communicate, evaluate, and create information safely and appropriately through use of digital platforms. And I think also COVID did teach us a lot. So now we can be able to cope. And that is how we came up with hybrid delivery of our programs through online. And this is going to be enhanced, and probably it is going to assume the mode of delivery of all our programs in our universities. Such skills, ladies and gentlemen, will enhance employability and labor productivity, thus helping the country become more competitive. The Ministry of Education is encouraging universities to continue developing their technical and vocational training programs to ensure that the curriculum and the delivery respond to skills acquired by the young people, to give them competent skills to compete for good jobs. The ministry is also committed to designing and implementing reforms and programs aimed at addressing the most fundamental challenges of skills development. And everybody is aware today, in our reform agenda in the Ministry of Education, we have rolled out the CBC education system. And we are sensitizing also in our universities to begin thinking how they'll be able to receive that number, which will be the pioneers who will be graduating and will be ready to join our universities. We want you to be ready when time comes, so that you have the right infrastructure in place and you'll have developed the right curriculum and the programs to be able to meet the needs and the demands of our new education program. Ladies and gentlemen, universities have three critical functions, namely research, education, and dissemination of knowledge. This year's theme being, as it was said, unlocking academic resilience and excellence through innovation. And I note with satisfaction that the University of Eldoret, as a young institution of higher learning, has over the years embarked on an aggressive development of research and innovation capacity by promoting graduate studies among the staff at master's and PhD levels. And at this point, I would encourage the VC that we partner very strongly in this area, and we link you up with some of our SAGAs, or rather semi-autonomous government agencies in our ministry, particularly NRF, NACOSTI, and Kenya, who will offer a lot of support in this area of research in your institution here. We look forward to that very strong partnership where we'll be able to enhance on your programs on promoting postgraduate, on masters and PhDs. And I also don't want to forget on one thing we do as a ministry, as a function. We also administer on scholarships from friendly nations across the globe. And these scholarships are for needy students and Kenyans for that matter. And they cover undergraduates, postgraduates, and PhDs also. And I want you to be on the lookout in our website all the time, because that is where mostly we put our advertisements. We want to support also even our universities when they are on their programs to promote on their teaching staff. Nevertheless, also, we do run loan programs for needy students equally under our Higher Education Loans Board. And the plans are underway to be able to enhance on that kitty so that it can be able to cover our non-needy students, as it were. We have also been able to make it accessible to students in our private universities, and equally, as it were, on those who are in public universities. So we encourage those who have a challenge in raising their fees to be able to access that facility is offered by our Ministry of Education. In order to continue the development of faculty, I urge the university to expand and enhance support structures for postgraduate students by establishing partnerships and beefing up networks, improving capacity at multiple levels through training and networking, and setting high expectations and clear guidelines for performance. A strong education system has the potential to improve individual, community, and institutional resilience through research and innovation as the foundation of every institution and nation. We can hardly develop if we have no creative minds coming up with new ideas and inventions that contribute to the growth of our economy and solving problems that burden our communities. Universities around the world are embracing the concept of civic institutions, broadening their mission to innovate in order to deliver research outputs. We are witnessing the adoption of education systems which are relevant to societal needs, hence embracing a wider definition of what constitutes excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to commend the university's scholars for conducting cutting-edge researches, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Indeed, you have demonstrated your capability to bring solutions to societal challenges. I am happy to note that the university has planned, financed, and executed several virtual conferences, giving the scholars opportunities to present their findings to the public nationally and internationally. The way higher education institutions cooperate with their neighbors has shifted to much deeper relationships with businesses, civil society, and policymakers to ensure education delivers a wider set of skills, competencies, and knowledge for society. Social innovation is at the heart of such developments. I encourage you to explore and engage in collaborative researches and open science practices with non-academic stakeholders in your environment. University of Eldoret has a relevant curriculum that offers authentic practical work experience integrated in the subjects to capacitate its graduates to be job ready to meet the demands of employers in the industry. And I want to comment more the good work which has been able to go in establishing this university. I've been able to get a brief on some of the projects which were completed, as the VC was able to say, the school, economic, and business block. And then we have the ongoing project on School of Education, amphitheater. And we believe, as per the wish of the VC and the council, this project can be completed in this financial year. We also know there is the work on fencing of the perimeter wall around the university. And also, the Vice Chancellor and the Chairman of the Council were able also to share with me their desire to have a science complex for this university, which will be able to enhance on practical work and be able to help deliver on their curriculum. We will be able to support that, the VC and the management, and we look forward in receiving the concept notes as agreed, and then we'll be able to mobilize resources together so that that dream can be a reality as you pursue on education of our students in this university. Graduates, as I stand here today, I'm confident that you have been well prepared for the world and you are ready to confront and navigate through the job market. The world offers you varied opportunities. Some of you will get employment, others will get into entrepreneurship, while others will pursue further studies. Whatever the case, weigh your options well and interests, and follow your passions, and never stop learning. As I conclude, I know the graduates have been able to lay out a lot of activities and things which they want to be able to go through today as they celebrate this great day. And we want to say that we want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You have now the skills, the competencies, the knowledge, and we know we are ready. You are ready to be able to face all the challenges you'll be able to face, and you will also be there to offer solutions at the individual level, community level, at the national level. And we believe you'll be a shining example to all whom you'll be interacting with in all your endeavors. We pray for you, and we pray that God leads you for the rest of your life. And may you find abundance in everything you do, and may you make the right contribution for this nation and even for those who are foreign students. Please be our good ambassadors when you get back home. Let everybody who will be able to see you and meet you see a renowned person who has the knowledge and who is ready to make the contribution, as it were, as per the national aspirations of your respective countries. Remember to uphold the ethical values you have acquired and serve the world diligently, is my prayer. With these remarks, once more, I congratulate all the graduating class cohort of 2021-2022. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndabuki. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my pleasure to invite the Chancellor to address the congregation. Madam Chancellor, please address the congregation. Thank you very much.
Friends, relatives, parents, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning pleased this morning to start by congratulating Mr. Ndambuki for the speech he has just made. You made a lot of promises to us as a university. I feel very encouraged because I know we have a friend. And very soon we shall be following up on all the good things that you have promised to University of Eldoret. Thank you. And when you get back to the ministry, please do give our very warm regards and our gratitude to both Ambassador Abukwesi and the entire ministry. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here to celebrate the graduating class. They are our champions. They are the reason why we exist as a university. And I say so because actually today our chief guest and guests are the graduates. I hold you very dear to my heart. I salute you. Your great, great contribution to the wealth of the nations. Today you have made a remarkable milestone in your lives and that of your families. And therefore you have a reason, every reason, to be very proud of yourself, of your achievements, but also of the struggles that you've gone through. I thank the University of Eldoret faculty and all those other universities that have helped us to shape the graduating class today, particularly our doctoral students. I call them students, although some of them are employed, because learning is a lifelong exercise. Through your hard work, through your commitment and devotion, today you stand tall. You will be bestowed with authority to perform and exercise the powers of your brain, because you did give your brain to us to shape it. And I hope you are very proud of the way you are shaped today. I recognize the efforts of our parents, our guardians, our partners, and other relevant stakeholders. I thank you. You've made this day a success for us and our guardians. It is now our opportunity to wait and see the fruit of our labor. And I do hope the graduating class of 2021, you will not disappoint us, because I'm congratulating you and I'm saying, hongera. We are very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincere gratitude goes to the entire University of Eldoret community for working closely despite the hiccups that have been witnessed during the COVID-19. You have made it possible for us to achieve academic excellence through innovation. Your diligence has ensured that we continue offering unparalleled quality education in Kenya and beyond. Through your dedication and devotion, the students have been well prepared to face the challenges of the world today. They have been equipped with critical thinking and reasoning skills to enable them face and be the builders of a better nation in the various sectors. As we celebrate our graduates, we also encourage them to be what Ms. Ndambuki called our ambassadors, wherever you are. We know that you will not let the flame of knowledge and innovation down. We also do know that you will be able to grow and help others grow in the area of excellence, innovation, and resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, I was very pleased when I saw the graduation theme, which has been talked about by all the speakers before me, unlocking academic resilience and excellence through innovation. This makes it very clear that there is need to identify opportunities that will aid in adapting market change and also adopting new technologies. One of the lessons that COVID-19 pandemic has taught us is that innovation is non-negotiable function for organizational resilience in our quest of maintaining a competitive edge. In order to achieve this, we must deliberately plan and invest in innovative models of excellence, which will be defined by the context, the content, and the character of the University of Eldoret. And graduates, I would like really to emphasize the context, the content, and the character of University of Eldoret. We are unique. We are sui generis. We are one of a kind. We have a brand, and we must protect this brand. As you go out, protect the flame of knowledge and innovation. I believe that the challenges we have experienced during the last 2 years will be the vehicle which will drive us fully to be able to achieve the Big Four agenda and Vision 2030 much earlier than we anticipated. It is a fact that when trouble knocks at your door, and trouble does knock at your door, you look at the normal avenues, and if they don't bring you comfort, you seek alternative avenues. And if you do so, you become an innovator. I was very pleased to hear the Vice Chancellor talk about the new innovation by a team of our professors. They looked around, they saw the need, and they moved out of their comfort zone. That is why graduates, we have that innovation. I would like to challenge particularly the PhDs who are graduating today to allow those problems to knock at their doors so that they can look at the alternatives and find their niche. Graduates, for me, COVID-19 has taught me 2 lessons. One, there is always a silver lining in every dark cloud. I hope you have found the silver lining. And as you graduate, that silver lining will become your weapon to continue fighting gallantly and make sure you make a difference. The second thing that COVID-19 has taught me is that indeed Darwin was right. You must be one of the fittest to be able to survive it all. And we have managed to fight and survive. In the process, we lost some, and we mourn their going. But we also are comforted by the fact that we became aware, we became resilient, and we believe we are going to make it if we focus on more technology, innovation, and we become more effective and efficient. It is my belief that the Big Four agenda has been partially achieved through the universal health care and through infrastructure. I commend University of Eldoret for the innovations they made of coming up with ways of keeping COVID at bay. And that, in a way, should be continued so that we become part of the Big Four agenda. Guardians, today you are the crown in my jewel. I urge you to strive to create the brave new world that you've always desired to live in. It must be yours, and you must own it. When you get out there, try to minister radically to the world around you in a very practical and relevant way that would transform the world and make it a better place to live in. You may not always bend the walls around you into the shapes that you thought you would bend them. But please, do try to bend those walls. You are very privileged to have been given an opportunity to be at the University of Eldoret. Go and light your own flame with innovative ideas, and make sure that because of you, your surroundings will change. As you turn to this new page of your life, I ask you to be self-aware and endeavor to be hardworking, to be self-driven, and to be men and women of integrity. Success in life results the support and encouragement that we get from our families, our friends, and from the community around us. University of Eldoret will always be part of your community, a global family of alumni across various parts of the world. Because we, at the University of Eldoret, boast of a cadre of professionals who are doing great things out there. And I personally am very proud of our alumni. I listened to the speech of the alumni today, and I was very touched. Graduates, as you enter the job market, you have been advised that it is important that you chart your own unique path. The workplace has experienced a significant shift in the last 2 years. We are still trying to adapt to this shift. As part of creating an enabling environment, the government, through the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs, has set up a JIRA digital program offering free training and mentorship for youth on how to work online, prepare for the future of work, and earn income online. I encourage you to join the JIRA Club to be able to access online jobs and other opportunities. Do not be limited to physical jobs, but explore the viable online world. Let the sky not be your limit. Soar higher above the sky like an eagle, and be the change in your area of existence. I would like to thank the University Council for the oversight role they have diligently played. The Management Board of University of Eldoret, you have contributed immensely to the success of our young graduates. I would like to thank the Vice Chancellor and her team for the fact that the endowment fund was launched earlier in the year, and now it is fully operational for the benefit of our students and the development of University of Eldoret. I sincerely would like to thank the staff, the students, the parents, and our friends who have contributed to this endowment fund. Please continue to be generous. These funds are enabling young people go through university and become great Kenyans. The university has strived to maintain high academic standards by fostering linkages and exchange programs with other institutions. It is because of this that I was very happy to hear what the ministry can do for us so that we make these linkages more viable and, more importantly, make them more. My sincere gratitude to the government of Kenya through the Ministry of Education and the Department of Education and Research and other relevant ministries who have positively played a key role in making our life at University of Eldoret bearable, but more importantly, manageable and successful. I was very happy to hear that the administration, the county administration, is with us today. I would like to encourage them to continue supporting us and to be there for us because we are part of that environment. I would like to thank the county government of Uasin Gishu and our neighboring counties for partnering with us. please let us keep exploring more partnerships and try to become the center that attracts. That is what a good university does. It becomes the center that attracts. In concluding my remarks, graduates, we are sending you out at a very difficult moment in the history of this country. In a few months' time, we shall be facing an election. It is very important that we, who have been given the opportunity to know how good governance is exercised, should really be the models to others. I encourage you to stand up and be counted. I encourage you to show that you went through a good university and you do know what you are doing. I also encourage you to try and educate those who you think are less educated than you are in ways of governance. I am confident as we send you out to the world today that Kenya and our international partners will be very proud of our product. To the international students, particularly those who are graduating today, you will carry a part of Kenya with you, because we shall remain your friends, and University of Eldoret will always be your alma mater. Don't forget our brand. Don't forget you are unique, sui generis. Congratulations and God bless you.
Madam Chancellor, may I invite the deans of respective schools to present graduates for the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas of University of Eldoret in the following order: Doctor of Philosophy degrees, Master's degrees, postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, ordinary diplomas. Dr. Oliver Kiplagat, Dean, School of Agriculture and Biotechnology. Professor Robert Otuya, Dean, School of Business and Management Sciences. Dr. Paul Odwori, Dean, School of Economics. Professor Kisilu Kitainge, Dean, School of Education. Dr. Engineer Clement Kiprotich Kiptum, Dean, School of Engineering. Professor Gelas Simiu, Dean, School of Environmental Studies. Dr. Jacob Onyango, Dean, School of Human Resource Development. Dr. Frank Masese, Dean, School of Natural Resource Management. Professor Samuel Luther, Dean, School of Science.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture and Biotechnology and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degree of University of Eldoret as follows. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Extension, Education, and Knowledge Management. Toroitich Caroline. This is titled, The Association Between Agricultural Extension Services and Food Security Among Smallholder Farming Households in Uasin Gishu County, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Violet Mugalavai from University of Eldoret and Professor Julius Ochodo from University of Eldoret. She is escorted by Professor Violet Mugalavai and Professor Lynette Gohole.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degree of University of Eldoret as follows. Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Planning, Wekesa Violet. Thesis title, Planning Dynamics and its Influence on Academic Performance of Upgraded Extra-County Schools to National Status in Selected Western Counties, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Lydia Cheruto Kipkoech, University of Eldoret, and Professor Peter Okemwa, University of Eldoret. She is escorted by Dr. Lydia Kipkoech and Dr. Hosea Kiplagat.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Environmental Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degree of University of Eldoret as follows. Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Studies, Environmental Health, Kipichi Alex Jebor. Thesis title, Major Anti-Diabetic Herbal Medication used in Baringo County, Kenya, their biochemical profiles, activity, and safety. Supervisors, Professor Odipo Osano, University of Eldoret, Professor Asha Gideon Ngwena Makak, Maseno University, is being escorted by the supervisor, Professor Osano, and Dr. Judith Hasensi.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following two candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, specializing in inorganic chemistry, Orango Daniel Mochere. Thesis title, Synthesis and Characterization of Nickel and Palladium Bimetallic Complexes and their catalytic properties on oligomerization of 1-hexane. Supervisors, Professor Samuel T. Luther, Professor Paul K. Tarus, and Professor Martin Onani. He is being escorted by Professor Paul Tarus and Dr. Enos Wambu. Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, Osiemo Douglas Momanyi. Thesis title, Integrated Rich Enhanced VCSEL with Modulated Raman Pump for Data Clock Dissemination and Stability Characterization in Optical Communication. Supervisors, Dr. David Waswa and Dr. Kennedy Muguro. Is being escorted by the supervisors.
May we all stand.
I admit the persons named to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Eldoret in their respective areas of specialization for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations. Hongera.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following three candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture and Biotechnology and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degree of University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Science in Agricultural Extension Education, Lagat Rael Jelimo, Jepchirchir Ruth. Master of Science in Plant Protection, Simiyu Josephine Nawirem. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following two candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Education, Early Childhood and Primary Education, Koech Wilfrida Jepkogei. Master of Education in Technology Education, Electrical and Electronics Technology, Keter Amos Kiprono. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following three candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Engineering and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Science, Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, Cheboy Pius Kipchumba, Chepkemoi Marceline, Kirui Simon Kipngetich. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following two candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Environmental Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Science in Environmental Studies, Environmental Earth Sciences, Musonye Patrick Hakabo. Master of Science in Environmental Studies, Human Ecology, Bet Felix Kipkemei. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Natural Resource Management and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master degree of the University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Science in Wildlife Management, Nyaga Brenda Yagodhi. Please be seated until called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degree by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following two candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Master of Science in Applied Mathematics, Langat Kipngetich. Master of Science in Microbiology, Raeli Neema Miyayo. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective master's degrees by the Chancellor.
May all the graduates of the respective of University of Eldoret please stand for the conferment by the Chancellor.
I admit the persons named to the respective master's degrees of the University of Eldoret, for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations, Master's Class 2021, Ongera.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 6 candidates certified the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and the Senate for the award of postgraduate diploma in education of University of Eldoret as follows. Postgraduate diploma in education. Kipkurui Joan, Kitio Victor, Langat Jane Jerobon, Ngeno Kenneth Kibet, Rono Job Langat, Yagan Pamela Chepkemoi. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of postgraduate diploma in education by the Chancellor.
May all the graduates for the respective postgraduate diplomas of University of Eldoret please stand for the award by the Chancellor.
I admit the persons named to the respective postgraduate diplomas of the University of Eldoret, which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority, and that of the entire university, give you power to read and to do all that appertains to these diplomas. Bravo. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 287 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture and Biotechnology and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Biotechnology, First Class Honors, Kiplagat Dennis. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 to serial number 6. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 7 to serial number 17. Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Economics, First Class Honors, Kipngetich Enoch Langat, Nyanje Joseph Fikiri, Yegon Fancy Chepkemoi. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 4 to serial number 29. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 30 to serial number 55. Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Extension Education. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, serial number 1 to serial number 25. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, serial number 26 to serial number 66. Pass, serial number 67. Bachelor of Science, Animal Science and Management, first class honors, Ouma Frederick Omondi. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 9. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 10 to serial number 15. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Crop Science option, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 7. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 8 to serial number 29. Pass, serial number 30. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Horticulture option, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 14. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 15 to serial number 37. Bachelor of Science, Apparel and Fashion Design, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 7 to serial number 11. Bachelor of Science, Food Science and Nutrition, first class honors, Maina Jane Njeri. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 14. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 15 to serial number 26. Second class honors, second class lower division, serial number 27. Bachelor of Science, Food Operations Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 10 to serial number 16. Bachelor of Science, Seed Science and Technology, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 5 to serial number 12. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective undergraduate degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 182 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Management Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 7. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 8 to serial number 12. Bachelor of Commerce, Finance and Banking, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 15. A point to note, serial number 14, Owino Stephen Charles Okoth, is graduating posthumously under second class honors, upper division. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 16 to serial number 23. Bachelor of Commerce, Purchasing and Supplies Management, first class honors, Chemtai Janet. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 15. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 16. Bachelor of Commerce, Human Resource Management. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Bachelor of Business Management, Accounting, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 2 and 3. Bachelor of Business Management, Finance and Banking, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 and 2. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 3. Bachelor of Business Management, Purchasing and Supplies Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 and 2. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 3 to serial number 5. Pass, serial number 6. Bachelor of Science, Entrepreneurship, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 16. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 17 to serial number 19. Bachelor of Science, Project Planning Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 31. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 32 to serial number 42. Pass, serial number 43. Bachelor of Hotel and Hospitality Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 18. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 19 to serial number 27. Bachelor of Tourism Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 19. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 20 to serial number 26. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 68 candidates certified the Board of Examiners of the School of Economics and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Arts, Economics, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 29. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 30 to serial number 66. Second class, lower division, serial number 67. Pass, serial number 68. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 749 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and the Senate for the conferment of the respective undergraduate degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Education, Agricultural Education Science, second class honors, upper division, serial 1 to 5. Second class honors, lower division, serial 6 and 7. Bachelor of Education Arts, first class honors, Anyera Paul Andenyi, Mwecha Mashaka, Ngao Virginia Kanini. Second class honors, upper division, serial 4 to serial 264. Second class honors, lower division, serial 265 to 378. Bachelor of Education, Science. First class honors. Chepkoech Faith, Chepkirui Mercy, Momanyi Hasford Mburu, Peter French. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 5 to Serial 123. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 124 to Serial 217. Second class, Serial 218. Pass, Serial 219. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood and Primary Education. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to 34. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 35 to Serial 38. Bachelor of Education, Home Science and Technology. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to 9. Bachelor of Education, Physical Education and Recreation. First class honors, Ngugi Ian Mwangi. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 2 to 16. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 17 to 19. Bachelor of Education, Special Needs Education. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to 35. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 36 to 46. Bachelor of Education in Technology Education, Building and Construction Technology. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to Serial 3. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 4 to 8. Bachelor of Education in Technology Education, Computer Studies option. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to 6. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 7 and 8. Bachelor of Education in Technology Education, Electrical and Electronics Technology. First class honors, Ochieng James Kevins Odhiambo. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 2 to 6. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 7 to 12. Bachelor of Education in Technology Education, Mechanical Technology. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 2. Bachelor of Education in Technology Education, Power Mechanics Technology. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1 to 3. Second class honors, Lower Division, Serial 4 to 6. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective undergraduate degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 58 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Engineering and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Engineering, Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Second class honors, Lower Division, serial number 10 to serial number 12. Second class, Lower Division, serial number 13 and 14. Bachelor of Engineering, Civil and Structural Engineering. First class honors, Miregwa Venig Oseve. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 2 to serial number 19. Second class, Upper Division, serial number 20. Second class honors lower division, serial number 21 to serial number 27. Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical and Production Engineering, first class honors, Mwangi Amos, Kimaru Joshua Maina, Mugambi Caroline Wangoi, second class honors upper division, serial number 4 to serial number 12. Second class lower division, serial number 13 to serial number 17. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 78 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Environmental Studies and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Environmental Studies Arts, Applied Environmental Social Sciences. Second class honors upper division, serial number 1. Second class upper division, serial number 2. Bachelor of Environmental Studies Arts, Environmental Planning and Management. First class honors, Acheng Sharon Adhiambo, Mitoko Henry Joseph. Second class honors upper division, serial number 3 to serial number 11. Second class honors lower division, serial number 12 to 16. Bachelor of Environmental Studies Science, Environmental Biology and Health. First class honors, Katawa Eli Owino. Second class honors upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 34. Second class honors lower division, serial number 35 to 49. Second class lower division, serial number 50 to 51. Bachelor of Environmental Studies Science, Environmental Hydrology. Second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 5. Second class honors lower division, serial number 6 to 8. Second class lower division, serial number 9. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 6 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Human Resource Development and the Senate for the conferment of respective bachelor's degrees of the University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Human Resource Management, first class, Induswe Juliana Anunda. Second class honors upper division, serial 2 to 6. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 121 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Natural Resource Management and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of the University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Science, Agroforestry and Rural Development. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 2 to Cilio number 4. Pass, Cilio number 5 to Cilio number 6. Bachelor of Science, Forestry. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1 to Cilio number 5. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 6 to Cilio number 12. Bachelor of Science, Natural Resource Management. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1, Cilio number 4. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 5 to Cilio number 18. Bachelor of Science, Water Resources Management. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1 to Cilio number 10. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 11 to Cilio number 27. Bachelor of Science, Sustainable Energy, Climate Change Systems. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1 to Cilio number 3. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 4 to Cilio number 14. Pass, Cilio number 15. Bachelor of Science, Wood Science and Industrial Processes. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1 to Cilio number 2. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 3. Bachelor of Science in Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences. First class honors, Kithunga Emmanuel Wilson. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 2 to Cilio number 7. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 8 to Cilio number 16. Bachelor of Science in Wildlife Conservation and Management. Second class honors, Harper Division, Cilio number 1 to Cilio number 10. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 11 to Cilio number 22. Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Management. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 1. Please be seated until called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 356 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Science and the Senate for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret as follows. Bachelor of Science in Archaeological Science. First class honors, Cheriot Festus Kipkoril. Second class honors, Upper Division, Cilio number 2 to Cilio number 16. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 17 to Cilio number 25. Bachelor of Science in Analytical Chemistry with Computing. First class honors, Onyango Bernard Onyango. Second class honors, Upper Division, Cilio number 2 to Cilio number 15. Second class honors, Lower Division, Cilio number 16 to Cilio number 21. Bachelor of Science in Applied Animal Laboratory Science. Second class honors, Upper Division, Serial 1. Bachelor of Science in Applied Statistics with Computing. First class honors, Nduku Nicodemus Mwendwa, Oduor Esther Awino. Second class honors upper division, serial number 3 to serial number 20. Second class honors lower division, serial number 21 to serial number 52. Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, first class honors, Kiayali Esther and I, Muli Veronica Mbaika. Second class honors upper division, serial number 3 to serial number 16. Second class upper division, serial number 17. Second class honors lower division, serial number 18 to serial number 24. Second class lower division, serial number 25 and serial number 26. Pass, serial number 27. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology and Biosafety, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 15. Second class honors lower division, serial number 16 to serial number 25. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 17. Second class honors lower division, serial number 18 to serial number 46. Bachelor of Science in Ethnobotany, second class honors lower division, serial number 1. Second class lower division, serial number 2. Bachelor of Science in Informatics, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 16. Second class honors lower division, serial number 17 to serial number 29. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 10. Second class honors lower division, serial number 11 to serial number 24. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, first class honors, Otieno Dennis Mbo. Second class honors upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 20. Second class honors lower division, serial number 21 to serial number 45. Bachelor of Science with Education, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 and serial number 2. Second class honors lower division, serial number 3 to serial number 11. Second class lower division, serial number 12 to serial number 16. Pass, serial number 17. Bachelor of Science, second class honors upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Second class honors lower division, serial number 10 to serial number 40. Pass, serial number 41 and serial number 42. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the conferment of the respective bachelor's degrees by the Chancellor.
May all the graduates for the respective bachelor's degrees of University of Eldoret please stand for the conferment by the Chancellor.
I admit the persons named to the respective undergraduate degrees of the University of Eldoret, for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 22 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture and Biotechnology for the award of respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Agriculture, distinction, Mutai Jeremy Kipyegon. Credit, serial number 2 to serial number 4. Diploma in Animal Production and Management, distinction, Ruengo Irene Wamboi. Credit, serial number 2 and serial number 3. Diploma in Community Health and Nutrition. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Pass, serial number 10. Diploma in Food Science and Nutrition. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 5. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 33 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Management Sciences for the award of respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Business Management, distinction, Ambassa Jacinta, Koech Evie Jerop, Owor Faith Aoko, Osoro Vivian Cherop, Luswata Rita Namayanja. Credit, serial number 6 to serial number 19. Diploma in Hotel and Restaurant Management, distinction, Chepkogei Tabitha, Kabogo Lee Njagi, Ndeto Christine Ndunge, Osumo Violet Kerubo. Credit, serial number 5 to serial number 7. Diploma in Supplies Management, credit, serial number 1. Diploma in Tourism Management, distinction, Bahati Sylvia Mboga, Makora Joyce, Maina Susan Chepkoech, Murongo Bridget Nasimiu. Credit, serial number 5 and 6. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 3 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Economics for the award of respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Economics, distinction, Ildani Emmanuel Asugo, Kuol Achai Deng. Credit, serial number 3. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective ordinary diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 61 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education for the award of respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Education Arts, distinction, Kirwa Sally Chepkoech, Omuse Robert Nyaga, Otieno Eunice Atieno, Wafula Collins Musiambo, Yegon Mercy Jepkoril. Credit, Serial 6 to 11. Pass, Serial 12. Diploma in Education Arts, Secondary Education, distinction, Wamalwa Alex Lugoye, credit serial 2 to 6. Diploma in Early Childhood and Primary Education. Distinction, Odera Maureen Vihenda, Shiundu Peter Wafula, Peter Christina Ndunge, Zakaria Peter Nyambane, credit serial 5 to 12. Diploma in Counseling Psychology, credit serial 1 to 3. Diploma in Public Administration. Distinction, Aros Tom Mboya, Migose Esther Auma, Mosobo Martin, Omondi Kenneth Achieng, Yarakore Stephen, credit serial 6 to 13. Diploma in Criminology. Distinction, Kiserian Shadrach Koinin, Ngeno Kenneth Kiprotich, credit serial 3 to 5. Diploma in Social Work, credit serial 1 to 4. Diploma in Special Needs Education, Secondary Education. Distinction, Kadhale Gladys, Mauti Boniface Obare, credit serial 3 to serial 6. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of respective ordinary diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 12 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Environmental Studies for the award of the respective diploma of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in NGO and Environmental Project Management. Distinction, Adungo Dennis Akiru, Cherotich Joylin, Chepkoskei Trufena, Kuyoni Lilian Ipato, Napulo Chastas Epem, Ngekoi Ryan Cheboy, Odongo Imelda Amondi. Credit, serial number 8 to number 12. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective ordinary diploma by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 14 candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of School of Human Resource Development for the award of respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Human Resource Management. Credit, serial 1 to 4. Pass, serial 5. Diploma in Public Relations. Distinction, Chemonges Nelson, Hurulain Dahir Aden, Chepkorir Cynthia, Chepto Yasmin, Kiken David Sankale, Simani Vivian Mukunji. Credit, serial 7 to 9. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of respective ordinary diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 4 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Natural Resource Management for the award of the respective ordinary diplomas of the University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Aquaculture and Fisheries Management, distinction, Kevaso Millicent Mora, Karaoke Kelvin Munyuru, credit 03 and 4. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective ordinary diplomas by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 2 candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Science for the award of the respective ordinary diplomas of the University of Eldoret as follows. Diploma in Information Technology, credit serial number 1 and serial number 2. Please be seated until you are called upon to stand for the award of the respective ordinary diplomas by the Chancellor.
May all the graduates for the respective ordinary diplomas of University of Eldoret please stand for the award by the Chancellor.
I admit the persons named to the respective diplomas of the University of Eldoret, for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these diplomas. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, before I perform the next task, allow me to appreciate our friends who have spared their time to come and celebrate with us the achievements of our graduates. As indeed we all know, it's supposed to be a virtual graduation, and only a few people were allowed on the ground. However, I would like to announce through our mainstreaming media, we have 2,500 people who have been viewing this graduation. I want to thank each one of them, and I know some of them are the guests that we invited, and we appreciate for them sparing their time, and the others are the students who are the graduates. But physically with us here, Madam Chancellor, we have our DCC, Moiben, as you earlier mentioned, Mohammed H. Abbas, Mohammed Karibu Sana, University of Eldoret. Then we also have Margaret Bijen, the branch manager, National Bank, Eldoret. And Madam Margaret has come with some good news. She has brought gift vouchers for the best performing candidates or graduates, and also the trophy. That will be giving it later to the respective graduates. We have Stephen Okal, who is the ACPC, Moiben. Kindly clap for Margaret Bijen. Thank you very much, National Bank. You've always been our partner. Stephen Okal, Karibu. Laisit Olekiberen, Karibu. And all those who are watching us virtually. Madam Chancellor, with those remarks, allow me, by virtue of the authority conferred on me by Section 5 of Statute 42 of the University of Eldoret Statutes, I declare this congregation dissolved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our 10th graduation ceremony. So we are all going to stand. We'll have the national anthem played. Then the congregation, we request you to remain standing until the chancellors and academic procession has left the graduation grounds. The chancellor and the academic procession will leave in the following reverse order. The mace bearer, followed by the representative of the Ministry of Education, the chairman of council, members of council, the vice chancellor, deputy vice chancellors, registrars, finance officer, university librarian, deans of schools and directors, university professors, members of Senate, academic staff, alumni representative, dean of students, and students representative. Once the procession has left, I would also like to make this announcement that the procession and the guests will have their lunch at the forestry building, and the security, ushers, band, choir will have their lunch at the central catering unit. Thank you. Salvation Army.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Asante sana viongozi wote ambao wamefanikisha sherehe ya siku ya leo. I want to appreciate each one and every one of you because we found this task quite overwhelming. It's now 10 minutes or 12 minutes to midday. Over. We want to appreciate each and every one of you who has made this So kwa niaba ya wote tunawashukuru nyote. Services. We want to thank you so much for coming. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our function, and maybe we roll our sleeves now as we break off for lunch the way you have been informed by Professor where we will have our lunches.